Hey, Bucks here. So we got limited Baker Mayfield up on the blocks, the newest addition to the Mutt Hero program. So going for a pretty penny at the moment. We'll see what our luck looks like and the community's luck look like out of that training reroll pack. Overall, stats wise, pretty solid, right? Previous years you'd be like, wow, this is like endgame. But like we've kind of had these stats for a little bit, and it is endgame. So like if you are a Browns fan or you just like Baker for one reason or another, maybe his commercials make you giggle. He's a good pickup, right? Improviser. I know a lot of things and talk has been made about like throw releases, and really the biggest throw release differences outside of like Herbert's glitch to the right side of the field where he wasn't throwing it as well as other gunslingers when it was like medium right, a lot of the gunslingers are going to release the ball at about the same distance, right? EA made that equalized last year, and it's kind of carried over this year, except for obviously the Rodgers Favre. So Mayfield being an improviser helps out somewhat and hurts a little bit because I think field generals at that 98, well, he'll come up to, well, he won't actually. He's got no power up. 98 overall improvised with the Hot Rod Master and Gunslinger. It should be pretty nice, but of course, we'll test it out today on stream and see how truly great it is. But let's roll while we're here. I guess I can go through some of the daily objective changes for Mud Heroes 2, but I'll circle back around to that after rolling from Baker a little bit. Steelers 75th anniversary. I already got that one. Don't need it again. So, I don't know. I kind of like the variety of top-end content that they're putting out, so now that every single team is the same, right? So he's not a field general, so he doesn't get it for 5. He gets it for 6 like Aaron Rodgers, but, we've been making do. Really, that 1 AP, I'd probably use it on Identifier. I don't know how many of you guys are using Identifier. It's pretty nice, especially if you go against guys that are maybe blitzing a little bit or changing around who their user is to kind of confuse you. But it's 1 AP. I guess you can use without it, but hopefully you get the AP changes soon. I know I did that video. Well, you guys hopefully do know also that I did that video a few days back about the things that I think need to change in abilities. I tier ranked them. Some of them need to go up dramatically, along with like just overall the game needs to increase AP, like I said. So hopefully they do it. That'll help mix up the meta a little bit, but I really don't see a lot of the meta changing no matter what kind of abilities. Because like, what's wrong with the meta right now, right? What's the biggest problems? It's like it's all gun bunch and 3-3-5 wide. It's like 90% of your games are going to be against that. Mostly, I'd say 95 against 3-3-5 like wide or like 3-5 normal audible to 3-3-5 wide is basically 95% of my games right now. Offense is a little bit more varied. You'll see people in trips tight end, gun bunch, ooh, little Lance. Some I forms, some strong close, that kind of stuff. So there's still a little variety. I'm in a Pittsburgh playbook on a stack formation. I don't think I've seen anybody else run it, so that's pretty unique. We save Legends 83s and 85s for the weekend. So the meta on offense a little bit more, but it's mostly gun bunch right now. And it makes the game kind of stale and boring. So AP updates. What are more abilities and different abilities going to do, right? More people have Playmaker on their squad, and Playmaker needs to go up dramatically. That's way too overpowered for only 4 AP on a receiver and 7 AP on a quarterback if the AP numbers end up going up. So we'll see if EA decides to change that, and how to get rid of the safety at linebacker situation and 3-5 wide. I mean, I suggested just putting nasty streaks on the tackle and have them activating against safety sub at linebacker, and that would solve the whole issue flat like that. But I don't know if they're going to patch the game again this year. They might have already focused completely on 22. 86 Wilson, not the best. We're still losing. We're already down over 5K training. We started with over 100K, like 102 or something like that. But it is what it is. I should just quick sell those power ups. They're just taking up space in my binaries. I'm not going to use them. When is Jamie Collins going to get a god tier card that goes in that power up that makes power up go up in value, right? Power ups are basically nothing values because of this pack too. So hopefully we get like a power up master down the road to help deal with all these extra power ups that we're getting out of this training variety pack to give some value to it. And basically like, all right, trade in 200 power ups and you get this 99 overall card. I think that would be a great set for this game with the amount of power ups that we're now pulling. So, objectives today. I will get to it right now. I'm going to come back to pulling in a second since I said I was going to get to them. What do we got today to do in the missions in the Mutt Heroes? There's the daily assist, 5 sacks during the Mutt Hero badge today. You only get it for 24 hours, so make sure and do that. You can put it in the set. Obviously, with I think it was 8 of them, you get a free 95 by doing 8 dailies. Let's keep rolling for Baker. He's going for $1 million. I would assume his odds are pretty low since he's 98 overall versus a lot of the other limiteds we've been pulling for 97. Now, I wouldn't mind one on the 300K, even though they're only 300K, those limiteds either. So we'll take whatever we can get. But, beggars can't be choosers. And, oh boy, do we beg for it. Let's talk about... so I'm not going to do a traditional rock bottom ad right now. I just want to talk about some of the specials that are out today that they're doing. So this is the hashtag ad period, but I'm not going to actually play the video. I'm going to keep pulling packs. Basically, at rock bottom, they are offering specials. Use code GutFox for 25% off. They're doing, so that's, a bonus for the rock bottom on top of your regularly scheduled rates. And then you have, they're giving away like theme team type of bonuses. Go to the website, check it out, sign up, and you can get like, they're like doing like, they're bundling it based around theme teams now. So if you're on a theme team, need those final few pieces, go over to rock bottom and they can hook you up. So anyways, back to the video and to the gameplay overall. I definitely noticed there's a little bit of like frustration in the community with the game overall. And I felt like Madden 21 for the longest time was the best Madden. And I still think it is the best online Madden we've ever had, because all at like Madden 17 people look back at and that shit was trash. And I swore again, so I got partially demonetized. But that shit was trash, 17, because of nickel blitz, cross man, dying. Like it was all awful. Right, we had nanos before that, and 16 with a spec catch and fullback dive were annoying. 15 with PA end around, and that annoyances. And then 18 with 91. So there's been like problems all throughout Madden's history, and it's always been bad. So 21, I mean, it had a low bar to clear, but it cleared it. But then like they started like going backwards. That's the reason why Clint is awful and their dev team is awful. It's because they consciously make decisions that actually are bad decisions. Like, I can understand mistakes, right? Like the drop pass mistake that we saw in that patch earlier. They patched it up like a week or two later. Okay, fine. You made a mistake. You fixed it up. You should have caught it in testing regardless. But, like, purposely changing cover 3 when it didn't need to, purposely taking Portland concepts out from beating cover 4, literally taking counterplay out of the game. Imagine, like, a fighting dev being like, all right, I really like it when people spam high kicks. I'm going to take out the counter for high kicks and allow people to spam it over and over. It's like, wait, what? How are they not fired on the freaking spot? The fact they changed purple zones. Why can't I cover the sideline very well with purple zones? And it's like, oh, you got to re-purple zone your purple zone to make them cover the sideline better. But people still do rollout corners, and like guys just shuffle over their spots if they're in cloud flats and everything. It's like, dude, if I have a cloud flat, please hustle to your assignment, especially if the wide receiver is hustling there. It's annoying, and it's just constant. The scramble drill, they literally made that worse in 21 for no reason. They made the scramble, like, the guy will be sitting on the sidelines, and as soon as you throw the ball, that's when he'll move towards the defender. He'll sit there for like 10 seconds otherwise. Man, it's the worst. So, like, these purposeful decisions, 93, nice. We're still down over 20,000 in training. But, yeah, it's very frustrating. Big one, please. Woo, baby. Hell yeah, 25, now we're back up. Oh, yeah, I think I'm in my window, right? Everybody gets that hot streak of cards. 82 is not exactly anything too hot, but, like, that's what randomness is, really. Not a lot of people, I think people have a hard time attributing to random walk that is, randomness, right? Like this right here. God dang. I hit it, dudes. I love it. I love it getting in these little random spikes. Some people say like a certain pulling time is better than others, and we have no evidence because the RNG machine chooses a random number from somewhere, and it's derived from somewhere. We have no idea where. Until they share it with us, we kind of guess, hey, maybe it's the time on the clock, but I've had random windows pop up on basically every minute of every hour ever. So is it dealing with ambient air temperature, the time on the second hand, minute hand? I don't know what it is and how they're driving their initial number for random number generation. But randomness happens, right? Like y'all ever go to a restaurant? Here's the best example I can think of right now. Y'all ever go to a restaurant? It's like middle of the day, you don't think anybody's be there, and then like line's like long, And then you get in line, you're like, God dang, this sucks. And then after you, nobody is there, right? And then like for like 15 minutes, almost nobody comes in. Like, wait, what? So why was there so many people when I was here essentially the same time? Because that's like randomness, right? Like randomly people just all arrive at once and then like sit in lines. And like they don't come in uniformly. That's not a word, I don't care. Don't talk to me about it. So that's what I'm trying to talk about here is like even though it looks like a quote unquote window, like sometimes randomness just comes at you at the right time. And you get that big spike. So it's tough because the gambler fallacy is, oh, I'm hot right now, I gotta keep pulling, right? And that's how they get us. That's how EA gets us in the end. But we are hot right now, so we gotta keep pulling. Joe Mixon, I'd like for you to mix in a Baker in my packs, please. Oh, life. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know Gutfox Tree, my third YouTube channel. That's where I'm doing MLB The Show stuff this year. So I just did a breakdown of the gameplay there yesterday. It's a kind of a small underground YouTube channel. So I don't know if you want to get down on the ground floor. But yeah, Gutfox Tree was where we post my MLB stuff. Gutfox 1 and 2 will have Madden stuff. Gutfox 2, I'm on the fence about how much Madden stuff I'm going to be putting on that during the summer versus just mothballing it. I might still put on some gameplay of new cards and stuff. I think I will of new cards there, but it might not be as frequent as it is right now. It all depends on EA's release schedule, right? If they only release like a few cards a week, big one, please. Heck yeah, dude. That'll be tougher to do, right? If they only release a few cards a week, then I'll only get a few card gameplay a week on the Gutfox 2. But I think I'll keep Madden on both my first and second channel, and then MLB on the third channel this year is the strat, instead of changing the second channel over to MLB when that drops, because it definitely did hurt, I think, a lot of people that didn't really like seeing MLB on their Madden channel. So might as well separate them. So we got 3 YouTube channels. What was it? I think we uploaded yesterday. I don't know how many videos. Ooh, I was busy at night, so I didn't upload a night video. But Wednesday, I think we got 4 videos up. Yesterday, we may have gotten 3 between the 3 channels. Between 1, 2, and 3. I forgot to put out the TikToks yesterday, so apologize. I'll try to put out 2 today. I'm doing my position ranking, so oftentimes I do a YouTube video on this, and maybe I'll still do a YouTube video with better depth to it. Basically, what I want to talk about is over on TikTok, as I'm ranking my top 5 at each position. So if you got the TikToks, I'm breaking it down. I've done quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. My next position will be defensive lineman. Wait, I think I did tight end. No, maybe tight end was supposed to go yesterday, and I didn't record it. 85 legend, like I said, we're keeping those. Dang. So we got no Bakers yet, but overall, you know what? We're basically pulling at a good ratio right now where we're actually making training at the moment. We went into that pretty sweet little window of pull. We were down bad, but then we got some 93s. We got, I think, a 90. Did we get a 95 there? I don't know. We got some decent 90s, so we're back up. So we're gonna keep pulling, right? Until we're down. Although the video's going on for a long time, and I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. So if we dip to 100,000 training or below, that's when I'll stop pulling. Otherwise, we'll give it a couple more minutes for Baker. But then, of course, if you guys want to see me keep pulling, watch my Chatterbait streams at night. Or my Twitch channel here in a couple hours, where we'll continue to pull for Baker and see if we can't get him that way. But, wow, training variety pack. Let's get it. Baker, baby. I want to see the big old animation. I want to see the largest. Do you guys know most Feared Live? The largest animation ever. Bigger than Mickey Mouse on the side of a building. Alright. What do we got here? We'll give it another minute. We'll get done before 15 minutes. Come out. Ooh, big money, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. Dang it. 1K. That's an L. 30 seconds left, boys. Come out. Down to the wire, down to the wire. Can we get a Baker? I got 500 here. Got 2,000 there. And I got 10,000 there. I wonder how many pulls you can get per minute. Has anybody tracked? What's the PPM on these things? Because it does take a little second for you to get that quick sell mark there. I wonder if you just pull it and then hit the back button as soon as you see the animation. If I can do that, right? See the bad animation? Okay, because it does take like a 3-second thing for you to pull that up. I'll do this on the next one. Oh, we gotta end it. Last pull. Thanks for watching. Call to action. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Peace!